for them to enable Victor to really take over.
Back on the neon roll. The paranoia is already out. Look at him already.
Super fast.
Taking space. But KRU trying to wrap around. It seemed like they're ready for what was coming. Sam with 2 big kills to kick things off.
I wonder if they're just prep work that NRG just did, or maybe they think that there's a similar game plan to that pistol round on Split where it was also a push down mid for KRU. But either way, they're in a 5v3 and they're cleaning this one up nicely.
And again, it's Finesse and it's Sam. They led from the front in the previous map. They're the ones who have all the kills as NRG get a flawless pistol.
It will be mid control. That's the name of the game so far for NRG. They want to condition this top mid smoke, condition the Cypher towards A. At least for right now, this is very convincing for them.
Well, this is a similar pace to what we saw in the previous round. It was towards A. This time, through mid, take B. And they're also clearing out everything, concerned about what could be on the other side, and reasonably so. There's no telling where KRU could be posted up. Weapon is handed over to the defense. Goes over in the hands of Melser. But through all of that, the spike planted, NRG in post-plant positions. Sam still has a paranoia.
Vic is alone here. If he gets double swung, he might get taken out with the trade, but he gets 2 instead. Now he's just going to live.
Instead of getting double swung, he just double kills his way through that.
Yeah. Bowser just going for any type of exits he can have. He gets spotted out from that Prowler, but he's going to drop here shortly. Crashies, he's got that Ghost. This would be a good upgrade for him.
And that it will be.
Disastrous this comp can be against teams. This Sova KO, we've seen Heretics make it basically make their own meta on this map with that. They look so great in Shanghai. One of the best Sunset teams we've seen in a while. Let's see if KRU can emulate that here. Bring that style over to NA. Something NRG was trying to do at first, but they just couldn't do it. They opted to go back to Breach and Fade. Speaking of things fading, Sam will take off heat, but MTA is quick to the trade.
A little bit of space being taken away from Melser too. He's refreshed that smoke a couple of times. They're still holding mid.
So scared to grab that rifle for good reason. You don't want to be the reason why your team loses this round. You have a good chance right now. It's a 4v4. The gun game is basically equal.
And for as much as they've played quickly, slowing down here, I think also worth noting, KRU haven't taken a ton of space either. You remember the pistol, they took all that space mid. They've been active in their approach. But now going really fast towards B is NRG. Finesse holding the line, as we saw in the previous round. Spike planted, the Prowler out. Take a look at the death ball coming through from KRU. They're trying to get out from backside, but again, it's NRG that hold the line.
They're so confident right now. This is a whole new NRG. We've been waiting to see this stage. We've been waiting to see them just shoot straight, honestly. They've gotten diff so many times.
It seems like they've waited until their 9th life to do it. But I guess it's better late than never.
They had to. So much on the line for them. They have to make this playoff. That's what they're all saying to themselves. Victor. Sight. But you won't be able to do that in this round. It's going to be a bad buy from the side of KRU. Sheriffs across the board. And the same anti-eco approach for NRG. Fast market.
Take a lot of space mid. They leave Finesse to hold the line. A slight reposition from him, but the idea is the same. You're absolutely right.
What a cool stun from Victor, by the way.
This time, too, KRU a little bit ahead of it, but MTA's already fallen.
There.
This freeze is so nice, too. Not fully committing to the plant yet. Now doubling down on their efforts.
Get lost.
Vic's left to kind of play the game by himself.
I'm out of here.
Go farm, go kill. That's a very bold. I mean, I guess you don't really have another choice if you're shy there, but
yeah, I honestly probably just dropping to the spike would have been the best choice, though, because look at these ultimates that are about to come online from the side of NRG. Ethan's 3. I mean, everyone's close. If the next gun round goes their way, they're going to have all ultimates for the following one. And FNS is one-tapping players now. The reason why this composition works on this map. That's why teams run the Sova KO. But we're not seeing too much of that yet. It's been a lot of B retake. This time, Shy, he's playing in. So I think they understand that this is the adaptation they need to make. It's more passive of trips. There's still one in the choke that's going to get broken by an aftershock. There it is.
But you're right, MTA is a little bit closer here too to help. And it seems like they are going to fight on this, but will it go their way? Nope. Shy's bit, he's dead.
I know exactly.
No real even opportunity for Kesnet to pop his ult for that to be a factor.
Can't use it.
It's a disconnect in the defenses right now. Both players, both B anchors on an island. Oh, he will get one though. But still, it looks like they're just saving already. It's a 2v5. You kind of have to.
I mean, the money's abysmal.
Yep. So again, just to dissect the way that this round is going and the way that KRU are playing this comp, they tried to play in this time around, but they're not together. MTA needs to rotate from CT, not go market alone and give a bunch of different ones. He needs to be able to back up Shy in that B site and just play for the back site, honestly. That's how you play this composition. That's how you play and that's how you beat a breach comp. Oh, the fake TP.
They're going to buy up around it a little bit. 3 stingers, light armor, and aggression B. Oh, this is a different look, but they were ready for it. Only one found though, and now the ult popped. Everything lit up, but he slams it into a wall. And MTA pays a dear price for it. Oh, he's laughing. I mean, Kesnet's laughing.
Sometimes things just don't go your way in Valorant.
I say laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to cure these woes, but I mean, it got a giggle out of him.
It's definitely better than seeing full tilt, that's for sure, because, I mean, the way that that round just transfolded, that's rough. And now, again, it's a masterclass right now from the side of FNS. He's warmed up into this series so well in terms of the calling, in terms of his individual performance. No signs of slowing down either. It's a free A site. Another site that is chosen correctly from the side of NRG.
Bring them down.
And FNS is in mid to cut anybody off, cut out any rotations, or even just be that guaranteed security to close out the round. This time decides to just back up to his team with that camera, seeing all of A lane.
Planted.
Oh,
almost getting caught there.
now the backup, the cavalry arrives. Should be easy pick'ems right now.
Standing.
Kesnet actually missing his satchels there. I think one got broken when he tried to pop it so he could peek out.
It's a tragedy of a round for him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nothing going his way at all.
And honestly, I mean, to expand upon that a little bit more, there's nothing going the way of KRU either. Yes, you look at the scoreboard and you go, oh, they're down 0-5, they're getting rinsed. They haven't gotten a single first kill either. So even some of those things where they were, you know, maybe getting that advantage and NRG are just snatching the round away from them.
By his teammate. It's still going to be the fighting squad towards B main, but there's no wise to it. Yeah, wise to it.
Really deep trip. Camera's still not cleared.
Take control of elbow, you freeze the round. I guess they might just speed up now. I mean, they're feeling it.
Big brother's watching. The cam's still in play. Waiting for the paranoia out towards back Jenny, but Ethan's the first to fall.
A little spam through the one-way. A little bit of RNG back in KRU's favor, but can they convert this 5v4 advantage they have?
This is the first time they've had a number like this, and yeah, they seem to be finding success with it. Finesse and Crash is left alone. And what looks like, yeah, a flawless round for KRU as they get their first. Oh, to make this less of a disaster. But they've got some guns and they have some money to play around here.
Yeah, they will have a bye for the next round, even if they lose this one, but they're going to want to win it. Start chipping away, right?
Yeah, different position of the cam here. It's much deeper.
Yeah, it's more of a trap play this time around.
Yeah, the problem with that is it instantly gets cleared, and so now there's a little bit more room for Crashies to work.
And you don't know how many players are behind that break of the cam. There's only one player that showed to break it.
But now, I mean, now they know. Smokes, stuns, the dog came through. Vic's all the way out on site already. I mean, they've got everyone here. Also note, Ethan has his ult. So does Vic, who apparently would rather that over the Vandal.
Yeah, they're going to go proactive here for sure. Here comes that ult, and I think Vic's going to follow up, and this is going to connect on almost everybody.
There he goes, aggressively, but look at the TP out from Elster. Can he do something about it? No! Almost connecting on the third, but heat spam is too good. And so things settle on equal footing. Oh, you wouldn't expect that to be the case, but this round feels like it's getting out of hand for NRG. Finesse keeping things even. Heat with 7 HP. Crash, he's trying to keep him back, and he can't. It's Finesse, a 1v1 against the opposing Cypher. On the swing, he knows he's there. He'll clean him up. NRG get their 7th.
Oh, and he closes out that round. Big things from the IGL. He's played so good these last 2 maps.
He's doing his best to beat the washed allegations, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So good, man.
Cam gets broken at B site. And it will be a walk back, a reset to the round. It's going to be mid-control after this drone comes through from the side of KRU. Bit of an early drone, gets no info at all. Good job from NRG so far to not disclose where they want to end, where they want to go. It looks like it will be a split. Here we go.
You see what the setup is too. The Aftershock to clear the trip. The
No way.
fault line to give space for Crashies and Som to fill in. The site's all theirs. Snappy from Finesse.
No flashes anymore.
Traded back though. We were trying to hold the line. What an impressive hold from Shy. And now Kesnet too. Maybe we'll find a little bit more success with the ult this time around.
Oh, that connects.
Yeah, that's way better than last time we saw him pop that one. Back and forth the way they have the last couple of rounds. I mean, NRG's still sitting pretty.
Still good for them, yeah.
They're up 9-3 at half.
This time it shows that there's going to be a type of default, but they don't have any follow-up there to break that camera. And that dagger, yeah, you have to go back now and re-clear all that A main if you're NRG. And they're wise to it. Look, so right now, NRG are doing a lot of the fundamentals correctly. It's going to be utility invested to re-clear that space. And if they can actually get into elbow and break this cam, but NB, that's the perfect round.
As long as Vic stays alive, as long as there's no pressure loss there. Oh, he's been spotted.
Spotted. I wonder if he thinks that he wasn't seen by that one. Oh, he gets the one up on Heat, huh?
Very nicely done. He was alone. And so they clear all of the Cypher utility back A, they get rid of the cam, and now they turn their attention back towards mid, back towards B. The problem is, Shy's trips are still here. Holy smokes, Meltzer, what was that? And now the Hunter's Fury out from MTA, backside. Oh, Crashies falls, the spike joins him.
Last player standing.
I mean, Meltzer opened this round up on his own.
Crazy peak. Getting to the follow-up, Hunter's Fury. It is a free A site, though. Ethan, he could get the spike planted. He's going there. He's giving himself a chance. Even if he could do damage, it'll help out later in the half.
Left.
I mean, we're getting towards the end of it, but still.
I mean, their money's in a weird spot, too, to be honest. So any credit saved is a credit earned. I think that's how that saying goes.
Yeah. Spotted out early. That fault line will connect to delay for a little bit, but the 3-man swing should be too much. He's playing these off angles very wisely. Can't connect the shots. And KRU will clean up the round.
And again, it was off of Meltzer, man. Meltzer getting that 2K and MTA popping his ult from back in spawn was really nice.
No fault line to deal with this as well. I think there's a good chance that Victor can beat this KO flash. He gets Omen flashed.
He's so far up, and there was Meltzer again, providing value for his squad. Kesnet on the swing with the flash over the top. Getting bested by Finesse, and now Ethan joining in on it.
Shadows. Just trades everywhere.
We found one.
Really nice chance to get another here for the attacking side. Cautious Crashies. Holding the Nightfall. Only gonna tag one. Does he understand the other one's there? I don't know that he does. Now they know. The fault line, the C's, everything. NRG gets their A.
Gets fault lined.
Flashback.
This is different. A little KO flash out for Market. Meltzer's able to fight the line.
Cover going out.
The response from NRG on the opposite end is just to walk up A. Camera gets broken from the side of KRU, but no one in the site yet. They're thinking that this is going to be a B hit or a re-clear of mid. Hanging around for too long, so another good round called from FNS. A lot of pings in spawn right now from the side of KRU.
They've gotten up so far up elbow.
Stopped.
Meltzer's ult should give them a little bit of suspicion. Oh, they're not planting the spike. They're clearing things out even more.
They have so much space right now.
But the spike is with them.
Going. Yeah, there's no way you keep going.
So they've inserted Victor. Ethan takes a step back, commits to the plant.
Oh my gosh.
Will be one away from his ult. There's Vic. The stun, isolating his fights, finding his second. Numbers the way of the attack. But now every position revealed. How much more do you try to do here? They popped Heat's ult. Last round of the half. No stone left unturned. The paranoia through, not connecting onto Som. That knife is not going to help though. Brutal smoke and finesse is on the flank. But it seems like Shy is looking for it. He's expecting it and he's dealt with it. Down to 3 now. Again, Ethan, 1 away from his ult. That could be a difference maker here. Meltzer's on the tap, but it's just a threat. The spam not connecting. He's gotten it to half. He's got to stick it the whole way, and he finally falls. Not enough time to convert. NRG a 9-3 half on Sunset. Point there about how this was really where things fell apart last time we saw them on this map, but I also do need to point out that that was Sentinels. This is KRU, and given the form that they have today, I mean, they couldn't be any more different. KRU looked good on split, and it's been anything but since.
Yeah, and this composition, it's so hard to run. I dove into it a little bit on that defensive side for them and what they need to do for success. On this attacking side, it gets even harder.
Sorry, very quickly, look at Elbow.
Yeah, it's a firing squad. NRG have been ahead of the game in terms of pistols, but this drone, it could have gotten a lot of value. Oh, it's a follow-up.
They're going fast, they're going aggressive. Crash, he's on the swing, but Heat and Kesnet holding him back. A 1-for-1. All the way through. Som can't settle the last. And it's Finesse on the late rotate.
Shutting them down.
Plenty healthy, has a ghost in hand. Manages to dodge the knife. With 45 seconds left, Heat still has plenty of time to think this through. Plenty of options to consider. All of them available to him, really. Finesse not spotting anyone off of the cam. But he slipped into the site, and it seems like that's where Heat is headed. There's no way that he gets this. He spots him too. Now knowing where he is, Heat has no choice but to jump forward. The pistol, the way of NRG. Things right, you win your pistols, you win your numbers advantages, you execute on the things you need to. And things often work out well for you.
And the response from KRU is to try to get a hero guardian on the Kesnet and just speed things up without any utility, but they're getting dropped like flies.
It was not up for long. Heat scoops it up. He's able to get a kill with it. But things slow down from the attack again. And I get it. I mean, you can't really find any way in.
This is going to be so hard to bring this one back. And NRG, they just play the fundamental game correctly right now. There's such an aggressive cam in B main. There's a trip in market, a trip B. All you got to worry about is mid or A. No need to have anybody towards that B side of the map right now, because even if that spike gets planted there, you have so much utility still on the board to be able to re-clear all this info. You still have a deep aggro cam in B main that you can flip on late.
And there's no real way to upgrade a weapon either.
FNS doesn't even need to really be flicking this cam at this moment. He just needs to be dialed in on his crosshair in mid. The only way they lose is if he gets caught out.
Enemy remaining.
And yeah, he
Spike
rightfully
down
so
mid.
doesn't. And that's round over just like that. NRG are going to be at 11. And I think Heat is trying to save this gun, bring it into the next.
Sure.
He's broke. He's the one that bought it for Kesnet. Kesnet couldn't get any kills. Victor dropped him very quickly. And a bit of tilt from the side of KRU. A lot of the times you see when teams are frustrated, they try to rely on their mechanics, try to just do whatever they can. And it gets a little sloppy, it gets scrappy.
Formidable buy here too, 3 rifles.
Knife deployed.
And again, a little bit of early aggression. Victor dashing back and forth.
One suppressed.
Just threatening, really. I mean, both him and Ethan are already so far off of A.
Yeah, so Victor showed on purpose. He made that audio noise of the slide on purpose, and that's why you're seeing a fast lean towards B. This IGLing has just been so good. All the players being aware of the protocols that they need to follow as well.
Careful, Kesnet's fast to smoke, and I don't know that they know.
Wow, he cleared that.
He had no idea.
Holy cow, that was an amazing clear from Kesnet.
Now Ethan's left to clean up the mess. That was put before him, only able to find one. Side opening up for KRU. Oh, can Crash just do with the singer from the other side of the map?
Wow. A really impressive round from Kesnet. The entries were great. Everybody in market, the spacing was awesome.
I do think, again, it goes back into the timing. Because that smoke half a second earlier,
yeah,
it's a little bit more confident, but him being able to get past it and disrespect it as early as he did.
Yeah, he knows that they're not aware that someone's that close because of that.
And so Finesse is a sitting duck.
No market control whatsoever in that round. So a little bit of a blunder in the setup from NRG. If FNS is going to be playing such an aggressive spot like that, you need to have market control. But they've built up such a lead, they've amassed such a lead, that it's okay to make mistakes like that and be able to fix them. Should be an upgrade for Crashies here. It's when you're actually here playing on the stage.
I like the setup from NRG. A little early aggression out towards A, a little bit of noise made, and they're going to rotate back. This is, I mean, identical to the round we saw just a few moments ago.
This time it's for a mid-fight. It's the key difference. Everything off of this basically one-way cam.
Well, and I think also, yeah, as the smoke goes down, yeah, the flash would come out. But it wasn't a flash, it was just a swing. Crashies gets a kill.
Camera taken
Sees
out.
MTA that whole time as well, but yeah, they're already up numbers advantage right now. They don't want to risk anything else. They want to play to the full advantage that they have.
There's so much mid-space. Sam has a paranoia, but I don't know if he's going to be able to respond quickly enough.
Wow.
Ethan falls.
What a kill.
Crashy's now going a little bit aggressive on his own.
That was jumping the gun a little bit too early, and now it's a basically free B site. There are some trips that FNS can play off of here. And Sam, Omen ulting in the back of B. Holy.
Has a smoke, has a paranoia still. Vic is the only one who's far away.
Spike planted.
But given his zoomies, he should be joining the fray here very shortly.
So smart from KRU to just flip and stay back sight.
There's the paranoia. Finesse never had a shot.
Yeah, he got obliterated right there.
So it falls onto Sam and Victor. A 2v4, I mean, would be a nail in the coffin if KRU can't pull this off, but they can. Difference between a 4v3 and a 4v4, so
Yep.
either way, NRG with a very similar look. The one exception is there wasn't noise made by Vic A. He's back B right now.
That is the hard read.
He's so dead. Oh,
These rockets for Kesnet, they haven't really been able to connect that much in this series.
Powerless.
Crashy's forced to hunker down with the Sheriff, realizing that he's got no options. All he can do is buy his time. That's a free kill. That one wasn't free, and it doesn't fall.
What was that kill, though, from Kesnet? The second one onto Ethan, just shooting in the smoke. Why not?
2 stingers and a Sheriff up for the defense with the paranoia out. Kesnet gets 4. Is the spark back up? KRU get to 6.
But still, you'll take any rounds you can get if you're KRU.
I mean, they continue to just kind of like give some of this early space up, A main. The thing is, they're going to have to be investing utility if they want to re-clear it. They just haven't really been interested in that much.
Yeah, and on the opposite end, there's a mid
Find you.
fight right here. Fade eye into a stun into flashes. Oh my, that's not how this should be going,
That looked like KRU were so done.
right?
You had a stun, you had a flash, you had the aftershock, you had, I mean, everything. But KRU a step ahead of it.
The whole kitchen sink was thrown at them. How did they deal with that so well? And now, yeah, they're just going to cycle the orb onto Kesnet. He's going to get the spike planted, and he's going to be the one that hunts Sam to get that showstopper online for the following round. Even if he doesn't get it for the following round, having it for the next gun round, that really solidifies a comeback.
We haven't played very many. There goes, he's going to have it online. Sam getting his 2. We haven't played very many rounds on the second half.
Anybody else can actually invest in the round. So maybe we'll see some crazy things happen in this round, but I imagine the following round, that next gun round, if KRU can win this one, it's going to be more stable play from NRG, more passive play, more disciplined approach to the rounds.
Crashies gets tagged by that knife at the very beginning. Just buying his time. Still dropping the eye. Nothing spotted though.
Yeah, and on the other side of the map, there was an aggressive Omen smoke in B main with a deep camera. It gets broken, and now KRU think that it's maybe a stack towards the B side. I say that as they try to rotate backwards.
Keep an eye on the ults that KRU have. I mean, there's a lot behind this round. Kesnet has his ult. MTA has his ult. Yeah, he's going to be playing from the other side of the map right now. The drone getting cleared out. He doesn't like what he's seeing. He's starting to rotate away. Clears the dog, too. There's the paranoia. There's the satchel. There's the ult. But Sam, from up top, finding his one.
Spike down.
Staying alive and getting away. Finesse falling, and now Vix popped his ult. He's still playing from pretty far back, though. Still hasn't been able to find a way in. The neural theft through. Kesnet down. How much more can they find here? It's still just a Guardian for Sam. And then the finger guns for Vic, of course. They're committing everything into this. They're convinced that they can convert it. And they've gotten that much closer. A weapon upgraded now. The Rolling Thunder dropped. And they're all being funneled into the lap of Crashies. Can he get the kill? One found. Second, not there. But he can't even hear the fact that the defuse has started. He has to spam it. Concerned, paranoid, he will fall. A thrifty round for NRG as they get to series point.
A site to try to feint that it's the Neon that's set up here. And hopefully NRG is thinking that that can funnel them into this operator in mid.
Knife tagging Finesse right at the very beginning. Vic on the reposition. He's been called over by his captain.
Boom.
And the shot delivers. Again, that's Kesnet down. Surely they don't try that middle of the map again. Meanwhile, Sam getting across mid. The fault line not tagging. But they understand that's a weakness. And they're right. Melser's just on the steps. No utility there. I mean, that fault line would have been nice, but Sam falls. So things settle into 4. Surely Finesse doesn't get away with this. I don't think the challenge is even going to come. They've invested the Hunter's Fury as Vic tries to stay alive and dash through. Does so without taking a lick of damage.
Huh?
He's getting away with it. He's going to get... Oh, not able to settle on the second. The third was there with him. But KRU not overcommitting, not over-pushing it. Settles off of the kills they have. And now, I mean, Vic's up on a platter. Can he settle the shot? One found. Heat down.
Down B.
The wall goes up into 2v2 still with the op and play. Crash is so far away from it.
Standing.
And it's all on him now. Looking to deal a death blow to KRU. Looking to keep NRG alive.
I know.
And he's going to have to do it on his own. Very small timing window now. His position has been given away. Drops a little bit of util. Understand. Swing is on the other side. And Crashies delivers. Unbelievable finish.
They've finally done it. They've won their first match of stage 2. They've kept their playoff dreams alive. NRG, they looked way better today than any other match we've seen.
In a 1v2 situation like that. Yeah. What a play from Crashies, man.
It was really a team effort too. Individuals were able to step up for sure, but the game planning was great in the last 2 maps. Split looked lost, but they were able to bring it back. And KRU, they're still not able to figure out a recipe for success of their own this stage. That being said, KRU still have, what, 3 more matches that they can do to try to make it into that playoff.
Just when it looked like the sun was going to be setting on NRG's dreams of playoffs, they managed to stay alive.
They looked great these last 2 maps. It was very convincing. The game planning was on point. IGLing was great from FNS. And we got a shot